Welcome back, trainers. Hope everybody is having a great day. We're going to be taking a look at some more Premier Ultra League battles. This time we're going to be featuring Drifblim like we did yesterday, but this time we're going to have Poliwrath and Obstagoon on the same team with it. Now, Drifblim is going to have a massive resistance to fighting type moves, while Obstagoon is going to be extremely weak to fighting, being dark and normal. Both of those typings taking super effective damage from fighting, making it very vulnerable to it, right? So we do have the Drifblim to massively resist that. And we also have the Poliwrath to just give us a little bit more random coverage here with the ice and the fighting typing. Regarding the charge moves, of course, those are going to be very useful up against a lot of different Pokemon here. So let's see what we have. Check out this farm down of the Gengar, guys. I mean, I was just hoping, please don't have Focus Blast. Please don't have it. But all they had was Ghost moves. They're just hitting me with Shadow Ball. Not very effective. While I'm returning the not very effective damage with Counter. Now, we are going to be overcharging our energy quite a bit for the Gengar, which is going to result in us getting a shield and then going for Gunk Shot onto the Clefable and taking it out. They still have one shield. Then comes the Machamp doing that massive, super effective damage like we discussed. Now, here we go. What am I going to do here? So we're going to go ahead and go in with the Poliwrath, kind of to just absorb the energy that the Machamp has kind of accumulated at this point, getting off that cross chop. And now we're going to go ahead and go in here with the Drifblim. We're going to go ahead and let this go through, calling it. And it is going to be a cross job, not doing that much damage because we are Ghost and Flying type. They tried to throw in their Gengar to have me throw my charge move at it, which I could have, but the game just didn't let me because it just didn't have that much health. So nice swap, but fortunately they were not able to catch a charge. And now we're going to be able to finish off the Machamp here. Not quite with the Drifblim, but we're going to be able to make them use their energy, go in with the Poliwrath, and we're going to go ahead and quick move it down. We could have went Ice Punch, but we didn't. And we're not even going to shield this up either because Rock Slide is not very effective. And Cross Chop has been reduced in damage here, so we'll just be able to finish it with quick moves here just to save time. Alrighty, into the next battle. We're met with a Togekiss. Now, this is okay. They're going to be swapping immediately because they realize. And we're going to be going into our Obstagoon here, resisting the Lick. But we do have to look out for Superpower because that is going to be doing a lot of damage. I suspect they're going to be building up to 2 here because they haven't thrown any energy. In the meantime, we're going to be able to do super effective damage with our counter and just kind of wear it down with our Night Slashes and potentially trying to get the boost here. So they're going to be going for that superpower as expected and building up to 2 of them, potentially. Don't think they need to go for another one here. Yeah, they can go Body Slam. We're going to be shielding it up anyways, just so we can take out this Snorlax and have energy ready to go. And more than likely, they're going to come back here with Togekiss, which is fine. We did win that switch advantage, and we're going to be able to do at least a little bit of damage before we do go down, and they're not going to be able to farm us too much. And, well, this one is an Air Slash variant, so, okay, that's going to change up the game a little bit here. Not for anything worse, actually, because it's not going to be doing as much damage as compared to Charm up against my Drifblim here. But our Poliwrath does have to look out, but it also had to look out for Charm too, so very interesting choice for that quick move on the Togekiss. We're going to be able to get to another Icy Wind, but unfortunately they're able to get to their charge move first. We did debuff their attack once, so we're going to be able to get off this Icy Wind here. And this is going to probably get a shield. That's their last shield. Fantastic. And can we get to another Icy Wind? Yes, we do. This is perfect. I'm pretty sure they had their charge ready to go just about as well. This is going to be able to take them out. We're going to be swapping immediately into our Poliwrath so we can keep that even energy advantage. And it is going to be an Escavalier, which is a very interesting. I don't know how this is going to play out. So they're going for that charge move there, doing a good amount of damage. We're going for the Dynamic Punch. Can we get to... Alright, so see, I should have went for Ice Punch here. That was so dumb of me. I messed up there big time. I keep getting greedy. I don't know why. So we're going to go in here with Drifblim, and by the grace of the Pokemon Go, I'm able to get to the Icy Wind and get that quick move in there before they're able to get to that charge move, which was really close. Pushing my limits here. Should have just went for Ice Punch. Anyways, we're met with a Venusaur for the next battle. This is a fantastic matchup. We do resist the Frenzy Plant as well as the Sludge Bomb. But like we've seen before in the past videos, Frenzy Plant is still going to be doing a ton of damage to Drifblim because it is Frenzy Plant. So we're going to be going for that super effective Icy Wind. None of us have used a shield at this point, so great. We're able to get to another Icy Wind before they can get off another Frenzy Plant, which is going to make it so we do not have to shield anymore. Obviously, it's not going to be doing as much damage with a debuff of 2. So there goes another one. Perfect. Those quick moves aren't really going to be doing much. We're getting to another Icy Wind. Do they want to use a shield at this point? or they want to let it go down, they're going to let it go down. They've used one shield already. In comes the Lapras, and we're going to go ahead and get off this Icy Wind to reduce the attack before they do take us out, which is perfect. We have that Poliwrath, which can easily rival that Lapras. Resist everything but the Skull Bash. So they're going to be swapping into their Swampert immediately here, and I'm thinking, okay, I think I need to gain a little bit of energy and then swap into our Obstagoon here to just absorb whatever, save our shields, and then the Poliwrath will be able to finish off this Swampert and then the Lapras here if the Obstagoon can't take out this Swampert. So we're looking great, and at this point they decide to just quit. I still have 2 shields, and yeah, they realize that's my game. Moving it on to the next battle here, we're going to be met with a Magnezone. This is not good. Alright, so basically I'm just going to stay in here, and I'm not going to shield up anything. More than likely they're going to be going for Mirror Shot to try to get my shields out of me, because they don't necessarily want to lower that defense quite yet, going for that Wild Charge. So they do go for a Mirror Shot, and they do lower my attack, which I don't care. All I know is I just want to lower the attack as much as possible. Now they're going for a Wild Charge, which is great. We have 2 Pokemon that can handle that. But at the same time, the Poliwrath will take super effective damage. We're able to counter it down and build up a ton of energy. They're going to be going in here with Venusaur, which Poliwrath doesn't necessarily want to see. But we do have the Ice Punch to kind of protect it against that Grass type. So we're going to go ahead and shield up that first Frenzy Plant. They're using our first shield. They still have 2. And we're just going to continuously go for these Night Slashes here. Alright, so I don't know why I didn't go for that other one there. We're going to go to shield again. Alright, so double shielding our Obstagoon here. Going all in. And going for another Night Slash. Still no boost at this point, but that's fine. We're getting to another one here. I don't think a Frenzy Plant will quite KO us. So we're going to be able to get off this energy here, which is great. But they are going to be able to farm us down, which is going to leave our Poliwrath a little vulnerable. So we're going to go ahead and switch immediately here and get to the Ice Punch before they're able to get to a Frenzy Plant. Otherwise, it's not going to be looking good for us. So that's perfect. We are able to take them down, and they have a Gallade in the back. I didn't even get off my Ice Punch because it's GG's. I mean, if I was able to get to a Night Slash, potentially maybe. But I realized I can't. I already knew how much energy I had. So good game. You got me there. Into the next battle, we're going to be met with a Lapras, and this is not good for us. So we're going to be getting out there immediately and swapping into our Obstagoon, and they're going to be going into a Charizard. Now, I severely mess up here, and this is it. If they shield this up, I lose. Oh, alright, GG's. You got me. I should just back out at this point, but we're going to continue to play through the whole battle so you can see what happens. So wasting all that energy up against the Charizard was a big loss. I basically needed to get that through, or I should have just went for the lesser charge moves. I don't know why I didn't do that. Just trying to get a little too fancy over here with the gunk shots. Alright, so they're taking me out. We haven't used a shield at this point. They're going to be going for a charge move. Not too sure what it is going to be. It is going to be a Blast Burn doing massive damage. So at this point, we're down to a Pokemon and about 25% on our Drifblim. So not even 25. We're not looking good at all. So they're going into that Lapras, and they have an Ampharos in the back, and it's not over yet. It's not over yet, but pretty much. It's pretty much over. All right, so we're going for that Dynamic Punch, and those Volt Switches are hurting a lot. So we're going to go ahead and go for Ice Punch here to get a shield out of them. Perfect. And I don't know if this is going to work. We don't have enough health, see? We have the shields, but that quick move on Ampharos is just doing too much to our Water-type Poliwrath, so not looking great at all. And we're not going to be able to take out a Lapras with one Dynamic Punch. So it's going to be pretty much GG's here. And yeah, they got me. Go ahead and with the Drifblim, and I just back out like... I was a little annoyed. And yeah, because I went for the gunk shot there, I shouldn't have done that. So taking 3 wins, not bad. Moving it into the next set here. Let's see, we're going to be met with a Kingdra. All right. So our Icy Wind is going to be doing neutral damage. Now we just need to call if they're going to be going for a Octazooka or a Outrage, right? So a lot of these guys like to, go for an Outrage. Make you think you're going for an Octazooka, but then it turns out to be an Outrage. Hey, and all this damage comes your way, which is fine. As long as we debuff this attack, we'll be looking okay here. So they're taking us out with that Dragon Breath. They have been debuffed 2 times. Now we're going to go ahead and go in here with our Obstagoon and farm it all the way down. Let's see what they... Probably going to be another Outrage before they go down. Oh, it's an Octazooka. They didn't have enough, and they lowered our attack. Alright, so what we need to do is get out of here, and we kind of want to hold on to our energy as well. So Building up a little bit more, swapping into our Poliwrath into the Muck, and they have a Sceptile in the back. Now, we still have 2 shields, and we can still pull this off, folks. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and let this go through and hold on to our shields here because of what they do have in the back. It's going to be that regular Muck. So our Dark Charge move is going to be doing neutral damage as opposed to not very effective up against the Alolan Muck. Alright, so we're able to get that shield out of them here, and I could potentially shield this up, but I let it go through. That's fine. We have so much energy on our Obstagoon here. We're going to be looking fine. Now, the question is, am I going to be able to survive the poison jabs on the Muck to actually take them out? So let's see how this works out. Getting the boost here, but the thing is, counter is resisted, or fighting is resisted by poison types, which that regular Kanto Muck is going to be. Getting off that Night Slash. They have no more shields. We have 2 shields here. Let's go, folks. Pretty obvious. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to do this, right? And a couple more counters, and we're taking the win with Obstagoon. Let's go. Love this thing. I've always enjoyed Obstagoon ever since it was released. We made one right away. They made several videos on it, and we've always enjoyed it. The only thing is it needs to look out for fighting and charm, but fighting is just devastating it so much. Anyways, we're going to be going in here up against the Empoleon, doing super effective damage with our counter here. Looking good. Going to go straight for the Night Slash, doing decent damage. And we're going for another one here. Just forget it. Let's not risk it. Let's just take it out. And we're fine. Still holding on to 1 shield. They still have 2. Going for another Night Slash. We're just going to do as much damage to these Pokemon as we can before this Obstagoon does go down. Going for that Gunk Shot is nice. Is fun. Does a lot of damage. But it's too risky. Especially when they have 2 shields. You know, of course, when you don't go for it, when you build up to it, but then you go for the Night Slash, they don't shield, but then when you build up to a Gunk Shot, and then you actually go for the Gunk Shot, they shield it up. Go figure. Alright, so we're going to be going for the Icy Wind onto the Venusaur here, and they're using that first shield. We're going to be swapping into our Poliwrath right when they go into their Charizard, and this is an okay matchup. Blast Burn is going to hurt us. Community Day moves are just OP, guys. Simple as that. Doesn't matter if you resist it. It's still going to hurt you a lot. Check it out. Blast Burn. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so just about half health. So we're going to be going for another Ice Punch here. And I think this is still doable here. Alright, Blast Burn's not going to take us out. So we're going to go ahead and let this go through. It is going to be a Dragon Claw. And getting to another Ice Punch here. Beautiful. Let's see how this does work out. We can swap. Should we? Do we want them? No, we didn't want them to farm us down. They're going to... Oh, they swapped in the Venusaur to counter us down. Or to Vine Whip us down there. And making us waste our energy. Well played. Going for a Sludge Bomb. We're not going to be shielding this up. We're still holding our ground here. Saying, no, no. We are not giving up yet. And we are not scared of your charge move. So they're going to be bringing in that Charizard. Now we use our shield. If we can get to this Icy Wind, GG. Can we get it to it? And we do. Oh, okay, that was close. Alright, so we're taking this win here. Looking good, folks. Let's get it. Let's get it. Having some fun over here. Score's not the best in the Go Battle League at the moment. Sitting like right above 2,300, right under it, and it is what it is. We still have plenty of time. Anyways, we're going to be going into our Poliwrath as they swap into the Lapras here, and this is a great matchup for us. I'm not going to say we have already won this, but we're looking fantastic. That first lead, and now this, beautiful. So they're going to be going for Surf, expecting them to have Ice Beam and Surf at this point. So what we're going to do is overfarm massively. When we come out of this battle, we're not going to have much health, but I don't care. We're going to have all this stored energy, and since it's already going to basically take out the Lapras, it did its job. So beautiful. We could have even farmed a little bit more if we really wanted to. But we wanted to keep the health just a little bit more. So they're going to be going in with the Toxicroak here, and we're going to be going for the Ice Punches, as the fighting type moves are going to be resisted by that poison typing on the Toxicroak here. Since we did have a lot of energy, we're going to be able to get to getting the first shield out of them. Looks like they're going to be countering down for all that energy, but Drifblim just walls Toxicroak completely. The ground move, not very effective. Sludge Bomb, as you can see, not very effective. Doing decent damage, but still not very effective. And they have an Escavalier in the back, which again is not going to be doing very good up against my Drifblim here. So we're in a very good position. Looked like I wanted to go for Shadow Ball here. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. There's no need to shield Mega Horn. It's hardest hitting move and still not doing that much damage. I think the best thing that you can do up against it with your Escavalier is going to be Aerial Ace if you did have that. So going back in here with the Toxicroak, and we're looking good. We're going to shield this up because the Sludge Bomb will bring us pretty low. And we want to preserve that health and go ahead and go for that Ice Beam or Icy Wind. Yeah, okay. and take the win there. They back out. GG's. Alrighty, moving again into the next battle. And these are all the straight up battles that I had with this team. There's like nothing excluded. These are all my sets here. Because did pretty good. So we're met with a Charizard. It does not have Fire Spin. So it is going to be able to charge a little bit faster with that Legacy Quick Move. We're going to go ahead and let this Blast Burn go through, doing a lot of damage and then swapping into their Gyarados. Now I want to lower this attack before I do swap into my Poliwrath here. I think that's what I go in. Alright, yeah. Poliwrath will be able to resist both the water and the dark type crunch, if that's what they wanted to go for. If they have Outrage, well, that's going to be doing neutral, but that's going to take a while for them to get to with that Dragon Breath here. So they're going to be going for another Aqua Tail. Now, I slapped myself in the face when I shielded that up. I lowered the attack, and then I shield up an Aqua Tail on my Poliwrath. Why? Like, I think there was like just some little voice creeping in the back of my mind saying, you know, preserve the health a little bit, keep the health a little bit. And so I did, but kind of a waste of a shield. So they're going back in here with Charizard, and we have a decent amount of energy. So we're going to be going for that Ice Punch. And we're going to be able to get to another one before they do take us out with that super effective quick move that they do have. A lot different of a matchup compared to the Fire Spin one that is going to be resisted by Poliwrath. So we have to make our choices here. Going to go ahead and go in with the Drifblim. I was hoping they were going to use a charge move, but they didn't. So lovely. We helped them get an extra quick move, probably enabling them to get off this charge move and making me use my shield. So good job, Poke. You did it. We have no more shields left. So Obstagoon. Oh, that's a GG. Nope, that can't win. We're looking at Gunk Shot here. We do not have Cross Chop, and they're going to be shielding it up anyways. And I'm not even able to get to my... If I had Cross Chop, I might have been able to get to it, but they're going to take me out here. That's going to be a GG. Can't win them all. And still putting up a fight like, got the booze right before I went down. Gee, thanks. Gee, thank you so much, Massa. All right, so moving into the next battle here. We're met with another Togekiss, and we've seen this before. Simply going to be lowering the attack with the Icy Wind. You know, gotta look out for maybe Ancient Power on a Togekiss. Although Drifblim isn't the tankiest thing, so we're just gonna go ahead and shield this up anyways. It is gonna be an Aerial Ace, and if you're thinking, why would you shield that up after you lowered the attack? Isn't that the point? Like, yeah, but we're reducing the charm damage. That's what we're trying to focus on here. The quick moves are still gonna hurt a little bit, right? So we want to preserve it. As you can see here, we did play it right. We're surviving barely here and getting both shields out of them, so we're looking golden. But here's the problem. It is a charm user, and we have 2 Pokemon weak to charm. So what we're going to do is let our Poliwrath go in here since it's tankier. And we farmed him a bunch. We let that Aerial Ace go through. It's super effective, but since it was debuffed twice, it really didn't do much. They're going to be going into that Shadow Gyarados, which is going to be doing a lot of damage, but at the same time, very squishy. Gyarados is not the tankiest thing around as it is. So we're going to be going into our Obstagoon here and just catching this Aqua Tail. I mean, I guess so. Again, we did this whole weird thing where we had something not very effective, but we went for it anyway. Going to be taking them out before they can get off another charge, and they're going in with Togekiss here. We're able to get to our charge move, which is, I don't think, going to KO, but at least bring it very low. It's going to KO. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Shadow Victreebel at the end. Oh, that's a GG. That's a super GG. Best buddy, Shadow Victreebel. Well played, man. Alright, thanks for watching, trainers. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be bringing you some more Pokemon Go battles, as well as keeping you up to date on the news. Thanks for watching, and take care, trainers.